thing with a question mark, something like that. And then she responded and said, say what you know, please. And I said, go and clear yourself. That's all. But now, before this time, I saw Mommy Aniki Shaya in my inbox because I posted something. And I said, please help me go talk to Mommy Adenike. This is what she's been alleged of. We don't have to, drag ourselves and get personal. The lady, in her niceness, she said to me, oh, no, I don't know her personally apart from TikTok, that she's going to talk to her when she sees her on TikTok. I said, okay. And on the Yorks platform, I said, see, we can have banters. It's okay. You can shade me. You can say what you like, but don't get personal. There's no need for that. That's it. And I've let it go. She even what I've done, she's been able to say, why would anybody think a woman like her is going to come for somebody's children? That's been cleared. Because for God's sake, I was shocked. As I said, I recognize her picture, not this one, but the one where she wears her attire. So she's cleared that up, and that is good. A lot of people who are on your platform now have heard it, and it's good. Because, for God's sake, we're all on justice for Mohbad, but there's some things that, if I start coming for people's children, somebody will say, Anne, I know you can curse or swear, but you're not going to come for someone's children. That's unbecoming of you. And she's cleared herself. And then I have somebody in the comment section trying to say, oh, you as if I came to accuse her. I asked the question with a question mark. So why are you having a go at me? For what? I don't come for nobody in justice for Mohbad. Nobody. I mind my business. I can laugh in the comment section when it's banter, and that's it. I only focus on what's justice for Mohbad, analyze, and the only people I curse is the Team Wumi. That's it.
And
so
do not.
Okay. Sorry, ma, please. I'm not referring to you. Okay, don't be upset.
Yeah, I just want to tell you something.
In the comment section, do not fuck with me. I'm the worst person you want to play with. Do not fuck with Anne. I don't take it.
Anne, please let me talk.
I'm
please.
Going to drop now. Thank
don't
you, ma.
drop, please. Just 1 minute,
okay.
please.
Okay.
Please,
okay,
we are one. We are one. We can't fight. Please.
She's just being too, I don't know what's the word. She's seen me explained, and she's still trying to act like she's a foot soldier for somebody. I don't know listen, don't fuck with me, man. Don't you dare.
And
my brain don't fuck like that. Don't you fucking dare with me. You would hate the day you came on TikTok. Do not fuck with me, whoever you are. Sorry, mommy, it's not you. Do not fuck with me, Thunderfire. Don't try it. You were blocked on Rhino's platform. I was begging people to unblock you. They blocked you on what's her name? So please, I have not, even the lady that I spoke to, I have not
too far. No, please, no, stop. No, don't continue, please. Go on, Adenike.
And take it easy. One thing you people don't understand that I explained on my platform tonight. I said many people started this social media thing because of justice for Mohbad. I have been on social media for years. I have been doing my thing. I know all the trick they can use on social media. Papariano, they wanted to even cause fight between me and Comrade Mosi tonight. Somebody went to go and tell Moses that I said Moses should go that Moses said, oh, how will I put it? Okay, they sent message to Moses on his WhatsApp that I was mentioning Moses on my platform, that Moses said Baba should go and sign contract with what's these lawyers? Oh, Bankole and Smith. I have no choice than to put Mr. Moses on speaker, and I repeated everything I said concerning Bankole and Smith for him to listen, and I was still on my live because he believed them. Many people that I will train on this social media, there is no way they will stage any show for me that I will respond to them because I am their boss. They just started blogging concerning because of this Mohbad's justice. I am not new here. I know all the tricks they can use. People can manipulate things. I know how one person can have 20 profile names, and they will be using those names to operate all around. We have all anti-justice around us. We have anti-justice in disguise that we don't know. If they count 100 people like what I said on my page tonight, if they bring 100 people that are fighting for this justice, 10, 15, or 20 will be genuine. 80% are fake. Many people are sent among us to come and act like they are looking for justice. Meanwhile, they are fake. I will repeat what I said. The only place I mentioned Guresi's child or son, I said, is this how Guresi is going to earn? I don't want to mistake. I said, if Mohbad is Guresi's son or daughter, is this how he's going to manage the justice? That is only way I mentioned Guresi's child. I cannot have my own children and go on my platform and be cursing another person's children. So I don't care whatever they say on their platform, but I will still continue saying it. I have done my findings. I have spoken with Guresi. I have my evidence. I have everything. Guresi is misleading Baba. You should leave Baba alone. One with God is majority. Public are here for Mr. Loba. We can do it for him. They are the one manipulating and just destroying this man's life. And is when you people will look and you will allow them to send this man to jail before you will open your eyes. Don't love blindly. Let us be using our brain. And Asuko, I don't have anything with you, but it's the way I just came here and the first thing I saw was your message. And I responded that, were you there? So, comment section or no comment section, this social media or no social media, we have to be very, very careful. Nobody is our friend. Like Papariano used to be at alert all the time. That is exactly what I do since when I've been on social media. I have been on Fracas for years. I studied Fracas. I know what Fracas is. I know how many days, how many times they have dragged all my children. But unfortunately, they are not on social media.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. And apologies if the way I wrote the question, came across wrongly. If I had anything wrongly, I would not write a message to Mommy Anikisha to say, please talk to you. Because I was actually shocked. I've never seen you like that. And thank you for clearing it up.
One another. We don't understand one another. That is what is causing problem. We don't understand. There is nothing you will do tonight that will make me angry, because I know we're still going to become one. It's justice that we are.
And to be honest, ma, in fairness, I was actually sure. I don't care about the other bit. It was just the fact that they said you talked about, and I'm thinking like, well, Mommy Anikisha, if she comes on, like she will show you my message to her, and I'm thinking like, so for you, when you came up and I explained myself, you explained yourself, I felt happy, and I thought, okay, she's cleared it up. She's not dragging anybody's child, and that's okay. It's just the girl in the comment section.
The only thing I said, if it's Mr. Guresi's son or daughter, is this how he's going to handle the case? Why is he misleading Mr.
And that's
Loba?
totally different from the way it's been put out there. The way it was said is that you were bashing his child. That's, cussing his kids or something like that. And I just thought, no, that's all. And thank you for clearing it up. Maybe when Guresi, you and him have a face-to-face, you can clear that up further, but whatever. But I'm happy for that. And I'm okay. I'm good. Honest to God, the extra bit is not my business.
Don't be mad at comment section. Don't be mad at comment section. Oh my God. That is where I am going.
Yeah, but Mama Adenike, see, to me, if there's some things somebody would say that you did, and if somebody truly cares or is just, you have sense of morality, you would question that. If it's bashing, the Wumi's team and all of that, but if you start cussing Wumi's child, I'll think, oh my God, why is she going to say that for? There's no need for that. So to me, I was actually really shocked, to be honest. Mommy Anikisha would tell you that. She can read the chats to you. I was just shocked to see the girl in the comment section coming at me. And I'm thinking, oh, actually, somebody came to York and said, Paparino's looking for you. And that's what came up. And I thought, okay, he's looking for, I did not even recognize your name because of your picture. Because as soon as I saw your name, I would have written back to your comment and said, oh, I'm sorry, but by the way, you're being alleged to say that you said this, blah, blah, blah. I did not recognize your picture because I know with the, the blue
let me say something.
Blue background.
They are dragging me on their page and I did not even know. Are they not wasting their time? And these people say they are looking for justice. What they are doing on York Daddy's platform is just to be shutting people's up, and we are not going to allow that. We need this justice. Justice is just around the corner. These people are just going around manipulating things, changes people's mind, causing fights between all the speakers, so that we won't. And
one thing that I see,
oh my God.
right? sometimes when they gather like that and they are dragging another fellow justice person, instead of them to be dragging anti-justice, you'll be dragging a fellow person, someone who is doing very well, who is giving his time, who is doing what is helping for Judge Mohbad. Now the anti-justice too with disguise will join them and be putting fire in the comment section. They will let the distraction go on throughout. So you get, they'll be putting fire. Like there was this day that they were talking about one host, and for hours they were in that same conversation. And I know how many anti-justice were there putting fire, lighting it up, like they were doing it, and they were laughing, they were having fun. So for me, I just call them, when I say kids, okay, the young shall grow. At least they are not bad. They are just somewhere in the middle. Let them just be there. Let them just keep doing what we think is right. At the end of the day, they will get to realize. I was the same person that was here when I say berekete, berekete, berekete. Yeah, here are we right now. If I'm asking them what's up, bye bye berekete now, they will be running. In fact, most of them have changed their name. They have changed their name. They cannot. Before they used to be a berekete as name.
Look at
move
what
anywhere Belefi's,
Papariano.
That's where they are.
I saw something on comment section just now about 5 minutes ago. Something I went on YouTube today at work and I listened to one show and I saw where Lenchi was telling somebody not to mention my name on his platform, and I screenshot it and sent it to him on his WhatsApp, and I wrote messages on it. Now somebody was telling me that he played it on his show. It was showing my comments on his show. Is this how we're going to get justice?
No, again, these are things that, like me now, they have dragged me, they don't know what to drag about me. So you understand? You have to go through that thing. That's why I said that if you are not ready for it, you have to be mindful of every word you say, because you should understand that
Papariano, it's because you don't know me. You are just seeing me here.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying that, right? If you can do it, do it. I'm not saying whether you can't do it. I am saying that they are going to be coming, okay, at you, and when they come, provided you can handle it very well. I mean, there's no issue.
It's only my children that can tell them the kind of person I am. Let them continue. I will just break
everybody.
I will shut
everybody has it until you meet your match. That's when you see the difference.
Okay. You, Mama Denike, let me just say this, yeah. You see, for that was mentioned about your name. I'm just asking. You don't have to do it. It's just up to you. But I would say this, yeah. If you can, get on a platform where Grace is there.
You want to drag Lenchi?
No.
Lenchi.
I'm not talking about Lenchi.
No, because Lenchi, I don't know the food with Lenchi, the chop. Lenchi get energy.
No. I'm talking to Mama Denike. If you can, Mama Denike,
Lenchi, very good man.
You can get on a platform where Grex is there, and then you can just clarify to him that you did. I don't know if it was there.
And let me tell you the pure truth tonight. Guresi was on my live all through, and I was mentioning his name. I was seeing him on the comment section.
Okay, so you didn't call the kids then. So I don't know why is it
being misconstrued. On my live show.
Anna Suku, you're not listening. She just said that.
No,
she said.
I heard
Anna, no. Again, so just take it verbatim. Okay, if you are here in the comment section, and I say, okay, that if Mohbad were to be your own child, is this how you'll be handling the case? Something like that.
That's not a cost on somebody's child. That's not.
I said that's how people are calling cost. Let them bring evidence. Simple. Let them record and bring evidence. Did you ask them for evidence? You're a scientist now.
Yeah, no, I don't have to. You have
to ask them.
I'm not going to go to their platform.
Evidence. Let them record it.
Yeah, I don't think you were fair enough. You don't have to go, but you know what? I would just beg you, if you can, get on the platform together, you and him, talk it through, and let it be done. Put to bed. That's it. End of.
And Asiku, and Guresi knows what he's doing 100%. Okay, he knows our discussion behind the closed door.
Okay, I'll leave it at that. For me, it was the beat of the child, and you've cleared it up. Thank you, and that's it. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
She's the same person who went begging Guresi to come to my platform now, to unite everybody to do, never knowing that Guresi himself, that guy is up to something else. Until you deal with him, you talk with him, you stay with him, you understand him. Me, I've been here. I know when all of them join this case. I know what they are doing. The moment they start speaking, I say, hey, come. I know where this is going. Okay? and I put it under control. I put under control. That's why they like to run to hosts who respect them, because here they say I'm too rude, I'm too rude, I'm too rude. So they go where it's not rude. But don't forget that place that is not rude that you go. Okay? Not because they are not rude there does not mean that they are doing the right thing. You have to be asking yourself every moment, every day, what are the progress? What is the progress? Where is the way forward? What are you gaining? If it's sufficient enough, fine, you're good.
We don't want anybody to jeopardize these 9 months for us now.
Hello,
9 months. We are not moving
hello,
anywhere.
Auntie Adenike.
Ma,
I'm not sure Muyiwa is not ready for justice. He's just playing. I went to York platform. I went and commented that
Block you. I saw
what he
your
was saying
comment.
was nothing was even going back and front. What he was saying was just like, I don't understand. I just commented that Muyiwa, you are not ready for justice. The next thing, they blocked me out from that place. Muyiwa is not
Butterfly,
ready. It's like,
butterfly. I saw your
And that is what
comment.
it means by controlling narrative.
yes.
They will block everybody, and they will only have, at the end of the day, only people who think like them. And that's why it's hard to enter places like that, because they have removed all the reasonable persons and allowed the
Muyiwa is
dumbfound
not
one.
ready.
So when
Just
you get there, you
talking
just
of
run away. When you get to places like that, you don't stay too much, run away. Once you watch whatever you say cannot be counted. You leave. You're not anybody's slave.
Muyiwa
I'm
is
an
not ready
adult.
at
You are paying for your
all.
bills. You have your money. You have your time. Some person will be controlling you, how to speak, how to talk.
He's
Okay.
just talking of
At least they will hear what you have to say.
He's not ready.
It's in Nigeria. Know that you want to help somebody, you have to go and be begging. You want to help Baba, will be begging Baba. They will even be blocking you. They'll be kicking you out. They will say, "Call me. I'm busy now.
Who told them
I'm
I
going
know
somewhere now. Call me later."
we'll meet you for where? Who born with me where go dey start to meet?
We will now be running after them because we want to help them get justice for their
You
soul.
will see the truth. You will say they will say you are meeting.
Serious.
Who told you I'm meeting?
Slowly, the public will free. When the public is free, when later the public begin to understand, then
of
they will
course.
use shame. They will use shame.
Yes.
They will use shame to come to the right place because they want to belong. They just want to belong. They like anywhere that people are much. That's just what they care. It's the crowd that they are following. The cloud.
It's like it's the young that is even the worst now.
If we are here right now, 1,000, 2,000 now, 2,000, and they go everywhere, go see TikToker. Oh my God, to my one choice.
I think your daddy has been given that job, that anybody that come for Mr. Guresi or any one of them, any one of the manipulators, he should be coming for them. And he's just wasting his own time on me because I won't see it and I don't care.
It doesn't matter, okay?
I will
Let
tell.
them do whatever they want to do. But at the end of the day, their family lost, okay? And we want to help them. We are still at the point of helping. At least we are still better than anti-justice, who are firing swear at Baba every day. Nobody is doing nothing. Who are firing swear at Aloba family. Nobody is doing nothing. We are still better. we are still better. If they insult me 10 times, they should, in that same conversation, they should insult me
Papariano,
100 times.
Papariano, you see this statement that this person said that Muyiwa is blasting you and Aries. That statement is not correct.
No, no, sorry, I didn't say
No,
that.
I'm not talking about
No,
you. Hold
okay.
on now.
There are all those anti-justice now. How do you know this was
See,
anti-justice now?
it's
That makes
Muyiwa
sense.
never. He only made reference.
Don't believe in all
of
this person. All this was the
Papariano.
anti-justice.
He
Don't believe
didn't.
them.
He didn't abuse
Do you know the
Papariano.
person? Please don't respond. You don't know the person now. I'm not responding. See what me I said? I mean, you listen carefully now. I said that if the Aloba family or Muyiwa, okay, will say 10 things, will insult me, will say bad words, 10 words, will curse me 10 times, okay, then they should be able to curse Wunmi fans and all of them in the same conversation 100 times. Because those ones, they don't hide it. They come directly, they insult Baba, they say everything. But we are guiding, we are giving initiatives, we are helping, we are contributing money. Show me any anti-justice who contribute money in that place. But I have $200 there. Okay? And I also do other things too, to support Baba. So who is anti-justice here. So it's just, they are just being proud, For me, right, I see ignorant. I see people, they don't have experience about this thing that they are doing. But the first time, don't be surprised that this may be the first time we were speaking to the public, because he has that anxiety in him. Man to man, he can't stand and he'll be shaking. Around money, he'll be shaking. He can't have such conversation. That's how you know that if you want to speak to someone like that, okay, you have to go behind the scene and speak on call where he will calm down. Aduke, I'm going to block your father's ass. I don't know wherever you are coming from, okay, and I'm sure you're not Aduke. I don't know which kind of Aduke you are. You have your last warning. Don't instigate fight here. We don't give a fuck. Let everybody say whatever they want to say. Are you, who knows you? Do I know you? Do you come up here? Come up here and speak. Let me know who is there. Let me invite you. Let me bring you up now. Yeah, come up and speak. You see, 5 followers, fake
No,
account.
don't break your law, your own
Wait.
rules.
No, let me block her. Let me block her. Don't block. Let me clear myself.
I have blocked her. Let her go. Let her go.
Hold on. Let me clear myself. He is saying, Muyiwa is saying, he's trying to explain. Papariano was not in that picture of how Bankole arrived, so he cannot mention Papariano's name. He's explaining how they started.
Don't say he cannot. Were you there? Were you there? Don't say he cannot.
I'm listening there. He's only making reference that they came to Papariano's platform to be, he's talking about Lady Aries and the group and their group. There is no how he can mention your name because you are not a part of that group.
Yeah, they came here to do what? They came here to do what?
He's trying to explain that they came to your platform to come and narrate, to tell that they did not tell us what happened in the group, how the group started. So he only
why didn't he tell us how the group started? People should be.
He's telling them. He's not telling, but he's talking about it. You understand? So because I don't want to add Papariano's name to other people's name, he's talking about. He's trying to drag Lady Aries and co. So, but your name came up.
No, there's one thing they don't know, right? Those anti-justice, they are trying to have me drag Baba, then they can now be behind me and come large, and that's one of their plan. If they like it, they should use their brain well. Okay, they say that the devil is roaming all over, looking for who to devour.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? When I say they don't have brain, people like the Muyiwa should even be seeing them coming in platform and be talking about fracas.
Let me tell you what is happening there right now. Now, they
should only be coming to talk about the case and then move on, no matter what anybody is saying.
Because they are the case. They know more than everybody. Let me tell you what is happening right now. Now, Duke is trying to ask a question, but your daddy will not let Muyiwa answer.
Papariano, does he speak well for Mr. Muyiwa to be doing what he's doing now on social media?
I told you that he doesn't have the experience. You will not judge him, please. He doesn't have that public. For some of them, it's the first time. This is the first time they are confronting this crowd of persons and be speaking to people. So, this chase cloud, this, they feel so important. They feel so high. But if you have been doing it for a very long time, it's nothing. You will just get the right thing done. You not, even if you are talking to 10,000 people, 5,000 people. I mean, there was a day we were doing fracas here, over 5,000 plus. The day Kone Bajia about Queen, what is her name? EOD, all of them, when they were shouting, crying, everybody lost their voice. Their voice was like this in the beginning. It became like this. I was just licking my ice cream. And a lot of people joined this case that day. Even people were passing by. They said no, that they have to know what this case is talking, what is going on, that they have been hearing about it just from about, but what they are seeing right now today is like the whole world is going to fall down. What's going on?
Papariano, probably you need to listen to this place. Do you want me to stream it for you?
What is that? I mean, let's go. Play.
They are trying to talk. Okay, no, let me go to my car because this place is noisy. Let me walk to my car so I can play it from there.
Me, if it's me, I'm not going to listen. I will just go and sleep because I
You mean
don't.
they're trying to narrate what happened?
They are talking about the judge, the Sam Smith.
Ah,
You
no,
know,
no, no,
I don't
no,
want
no,
to.
no, 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 please, no, 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 don't talk about
Oh,
it.
okay.
I don't want to hear about
All
it.
right, because I don't want to.
Let
Me too, I
them,
don't want to
let them,
involve
let them do
myself.
that. You see, the thing is this way, they are not proactive.
Because
don't
you know what I'm
see.
saying. Let me stream it.
Just
Argument
wait.
is going on.
You may record it and quote it and have it as information for yourself. But these are people that I already know them. There's nothing. The more you stream them, the more they feel important, and they begin to act like a governor in a case that a young man, promising young man, died. We don't even know who you are. We don't
No,
know them.
let me tell you what I
We
sense
don't know
is
them from
happening now.
nowhere. They're just
Papariano, let me
coming
tell you what is
acting like
happening.
governments.
Let me tell you what is happening. Okay, now they've moved Duke. Now this is what is happening. You see, people that doesn't want people to say the truth. Now Duke asks a question. You know the same way arguments happen here for clarification. They did so Muyiwa is asking them not to mute him, that they should let him finish so he can get clarification. He's asking a question, but he's not allowed to ask a question. Well, Jakemi gan kúrò on platform here is rubbish
I
because
don't tell you. See, you guys, you mess up your mental health. I'm telling you. See, what we can do.
I've
right?
left. I've
What
left
we,
because
what we can do to Nigerians,
Hello.
okay? Hello. What we can do to Nigerians, if we love Nigerians, okay? There's a case that has happened, just like the case of Jesus Christ, case of Muhammad. Those ones are far. Mohbad case is recent, okay? In fact, it depicts the things that have been running in most of our heads. The way bullies have been happening in the society, the way people have been kidnapped, the way people have been oppressed. Mohbad case depicts all of these things. All right. So now we analyzing it, looking at where the mistake is coming from, looking at what every person is supposed to have done, what they should be doing, or what they are gonna be they must do. Okay. All of these things will guide us. Teaching about the case. That's where me I'm focused on. Because I've seen that now we already have a group that is the frontliner. Okay, so they attack with anything mechanical. Okay, move here and there, whatever. There's the attacks. We have paid money. They have to do it. But we cannot leave this important one to educate the people. How many more people can we lose like Mohbad if we don't educate people? So the education is the most important thing. So if we focus on the education, we'll be healthy. Okay, we will know where we are. We will not be deceived. We will not be used. But without this education, without talking about it this way and having a broad understanding of what is going on, for example, now the court case, we are asking what happened to the DNA case? What is the cause? The prime boy said he sued Muyiwa. Okay, did prime boy follow up with the case? Did the lawyer follow up? Because if they say lawyer disappear, why didn't they declare lawyer wanted? You see how people people think, right? Why did they declare the policeman wanted? Go on, undisputed.
And let me tell you what is happening. So now Duke's question, he was asking question about the lawyer. Now they didn't let Muyiwa speak. So York Daddy is now saying, hold on, let me take my earphone out, that Shitu is the lead counsel. Then Bankole introduced himself as somebody that is representing a foundation. So I think they pick an offense in it. So while we are calling him public lawyer, they said he represented himself as as the lawyer to the foundation. That he's supposed to say he's representing himself as the public, represent. How will I put
Undisputed.
it?
Undisputed.
Yes.
Yeah, let me come there. You saying that's why I tell you that, right? These guys, they are wicked. All these guys are bad. This word that they say here right now, they are taking it from my platform. Do you understand? These are the things that I took time to explain. When I was saying that, you see, people were here. When I was saying that, how did I emphasize a conversation? When I said that Muyiwa, I think I was speaking with Adenike. Adenike, do you remember?
Yeah.
When I was trying to explain to you that if the Bankole and Smith, okay, that so far their foundations.
It's me that brought the topic yesterday morning.
Exactly. And I said that they are foundations lawyer, okay, that they are not for the public as things stands because they are reporting, they are answerable to the foundation. Okay, that if Baba is going to give them consent, then
And that is exactly what I
hey,
explained.
Missy Media, please let this be the last time you will agree with me. I will block you. Get out. Anti-justice is coming to agree with me. Don't tell me that nonsense in your life. Create another page. Get off. Umilu pa Mohbad. Do you agree with me? Mohbad said we may kill Mohbad. That if I die, we may kill me. Do you agree with that statement? Thunder go fire your papa. Aye mad dabarun. Send me that is teaching people to understand that anti-justice are coming to fuel things. You think me I should not be watching comment be citing? You want to do it to the same? Are you ever journey? I don't tell you anti-justice. Don't support me. Never. Me and you we are light and darkness. We hate each other badly. I don't like you anti-justice. You guys are criminal. You are miscreant. You are disturbance. I want you all to rot in jail. How about that? And you children, you guys will lose your children like Baba Mohbad lost his children. How about that? And your jati ajaibu rada. And no one crying laying. Then we put that aside. So now, keep coming. I'm watching all of you. I see everything. I know what's up. Anybody that will support me anytime I speak is somebody that I've seen on video. I know you constantly for very, very long time. Not you stupid miscreant. Fake account, fake people going around trying to cause problem. See the difference between me right now and other hosts? Because I can identify. I won't let them come and create problem because I want to resolve things. You see? To resolve things. So now, when I was telling you, I was saying that the public lawyer is representing, it's not a public lawyer, it's a lawyer of the foundation. And if Baba Mohbad will employ that lawyer, then the lawyer will now be working around some few teams from the public. So then now the lawyer will represent itself as Mohbad father's lawyer in the coroner inquest. So you understand? Because Mohbad, like this lawyer is representing himself as lawyer to Ada Foundation. But if Mohbad father employed them now, they will no longer be Ada Foundation. They will be the legal representative of Baba Mohbad. Nobody cares who's managing them. For example, now Muyiwa is managing Wahab and Shitu. Okay, they will not go there and say that they are working for Muyiwa. Baba Mohbad give them approval. Okay, so now if this wants to get approval from Baba, they're representing Baba. It doesn't matter who is managing them. Maybe you are the one managing them, or it's me, or anybody, or Susie, so it doesn't matter. But it is who give them approval that they are representing. So as things stands now, they are still working for the foundation. But the foundation all praise goes to the foundation. For the foundation to bring in her foundation to help in this particular case. It's a big kudos to that foundation. In fact, the Baba Mohbad and his legal team should be working with that foundation if they truly want justice. Same way they are working with Berekete as a foundation. They should be working with any foundation, not to distance themselves from them.
Sorry, Papiano, can I say something? The way I see this issue is that there is a concern about the seniority at the bench. It's very critical because I peeped in on the other platform just as I was listening to you. And something came out that the people that are bringing Bankole and Smith, they want to come and introduce a lead counsel to the team. See, it's going to be difficult for you to bring a lawyer that will come and lead a team when Baba's lawyer is already known as the lead counsel. There is no way Bankole and Smith will work under Shitu. It is not done. It's always based on seniority. Because see, when they get to court, when Bankole is speaking, Shitu cannot speak. He has to wait for Bankole to finish speaking and tell him to speak before he speaks. There is always that decorum in court. And we're not looking at that because you're saying, oh, they can all work together. They can all work together. Fine, they can all work together. But I think the Muyiwa and Grexi, they are concerned about the fact that the lawyers that are being introduced are senior to the existing lead counsel. And they're going to take over the case. And they're not really sure because everything is still based on trust. And now this man is coming to court to come and introduce himself as counsel to Ada Foundation. That even makes it more difficult. Because they haven't come to say we are lawyers to the public. They have said we are lawyers to Ada Universe Foundation. So really, it's difficult. Maybe if they had come with a junior lawyer to Shitu, maybe it would have been easier for them to take the person in. I don't know. I just think it's this seniority thing is affecting the acceptance of this Bankole and Shitu. And then Muyiwa is also saying that he knows what they told him about Ada Foundation. He knows what Aries told him about this. So I don't know what is going on really. And on a final note, I want to say that we don't need to merge with anybody to get things done. We can all work
That
towards.
Muyiwa is lying. That guy is lying. He's a liar. Nobody should take him
Yeah, but we
serious.
don't need Muyiwa's
The man
approval.
said he did. You need him now. What do you mean?
Hold on,
If
hold
you don't
on,
kick him out, if you
Papariano.
don't kick him out,
Yet,
that
I
don't
babe,
get anything
agree.
done.
I don't
yet,
agree that we
babe,
need him.
yet, babe. When I spoke to Muyiwa 3 or 4 days ago, Muyiwa was the one that was suggesting this Bankole and Smith that they are very good lawyers. Why can't we public start using them as well instead of getting another new lawyers? When I went to talk to him,
But it doesn't seem to. He doesn't. He's saying it emphatically tonight
these people are sick.
that you cannot force
Thank you,
anybody
Queen.
on him.
Thank you for.
That you cannot
Okay.
force anybody on him. That if you're thinking that it must be your way, it must be your way. I think he's also under too much pressure
You
from
know,
people.
no, it's not. But see, that's what I'm saying right now, right? It's because they are having fake audiences. Okay, that is, they are believing that the masses is with them. When they lost
Claiming
the
that they've been
masses,
having meetings now. He's claiming that they've been having meetings.
exactly.
And
That's what I'm
when
saying.
the
And again,
meetings
that when
that
you see
have
them
you
get on
been
that
in?
platform, right? Maybe that's a new group. They may have a new structural group or management group. They are forming group every night and day.
Paparano,
You'll be surprised.
from
Eh?
Paparano, from what Muyiwa is saying, he's been having meetings with Susie, with Terry's, and others, and the lawyers. Yes, that's
So
what he's saying.
yeah.
Yes, he's saying that he knows them, that they have had meetings and so on and so forth. So
Susie,
if he's
are you
saying that,
here? Okay, Susie is not here.
so
Because I would
see,
have.
people. He says
Susie
that
would
people
have
will come and
responded to
tell
that.
us that people are coming to tell us that the lawyers are for us and everything, but that the lawyers are not
Anybody
really for
that
us.
is preaching, anybody that is preaching peace, they are wasting their time. Anybody that is preaching
So that's
togetherness,
what I'm
they
saying.
are
That look,
wasting their
we are
time.
not
Because
on
the
the same
president
page.
is not even bringing everybody together.
Wait, it's like Susie agreed to Muyiwa. It's like Susie have resolved with Muyiwa. Susie, you
They've been having
inform us. Your
meetings.
account is causing problems. Susie, you said you guys have been speaking with Muyiwa.
Yes.
Wait, let me hear from her. You said you have been fine and okay with Muyiwa. Everything is resolved. Susie, let's know, please. Susie Hibiscus.
Papariano, one thing I know about this case, it will come to it will get to a stage whereby Baba and Mr. Muyiwa, they will be coming to beg the public that they need our assistance.
Yeah,
When we say go to the
I know one. They don't look shameful. One look shameful.
Let me
No,
tell
there
you
are some people who understand what is shame. Okay,
See, we are putting too much pressure
so
on Muyiwa.
they are
and
careful.
everything.
Yet, babe, right? You don't understand this case. I swear.
I understand this.
Yet, babe, it's because you're not making move. If you are making move and it's been turned down, you will cry out. You don't get what is going on. It's because you only come and you talk and you don't understand what's going on.
See, the
Wake
people that
up,
are
wake up, go and get lawyer. Pay money to the lawyer.
the people that
And
are
then want to do
deceiving us.
something. Wait now. Wake up one day. Go get lawyer. Pay money for the lawyer. Okay? Now, you went to do something. Then the next thing, legal team went to make publication that whoever yet babe go get. Now go be by force. We disown yet babe and her lawyer. We don't care. And then all the followers behind them now come to dragging you and insulting you. Okay, and tagging you so many kind of names, body shaming you. Okay? You will not be fine with things like that. Do you understand? People begin to tag you different names. I mean, before you speak one, they speak 5, they speak 10. People who are not even inclined.
You
They begin
don't
to come
understand.
after you without their own strategy and plan.
See, let me tell
We
you
are talking
something.
about people. We are talking about people who have made so many endeavor, put in their own money, put up a plan, and have been rejected. And these are people want to help. They
I
want to help.
understand that, and I'm saying that you are trying to help somebody. The person has a different opinion. You know that this
Come on.
person really needs this help, and he has a different opinion. I'm saying, why can't we form our own block and pursue this case? See, in that court, in that inquest,
Yet,
I have
Queen, I
heard
need you to come back there and listen. You need to listen. You need to see like a fraternized thing that is going on. I don't want to be the one to be saying it. I don't.
see, I'm hearing people at calling
Undisputed,
him.
what are you saying, Kilonso?
What I'm saying is
You
that
see, it's only on Papariano platform that everybody will come and say their own. You are not allowed in any other platform to speak your mind. This Duke himself will come and explain to you his experience there. Don't worry.
well, what I know is that
They
the
don't drop
people that
Amo. They
were
don't
dealing
drop
with
You know,
Amo.
they are
They
in
say
a
they
group
cannot
now. They are
tolerate
speaking
him.
behind WhatsApp. If the host doesn't cooperate, maybe they will dismiss him in the group
Yeah,
in the new
they've dropped him. They've dropped him. They say they cannot tolerate him. So let him come by himself
they've
and
already
tell you
dropped
his
him.
experience.
Oh, they have. Oh, that's true. See.
Let me
I
go
don't.
and boil egg.
One thing they don't
I
know.
need boiled egg.
Papayano, hold on,
There's
please.
a
Yet, babe.
misunderstanding.
If fellow boil
One thing
mumbo.
these people don't know about this case, what they are doing gradually
Now they're abusing him.
now.
They're about to
Everybody will
unleash
come to
on
know
him.
their style.
Unleash on Duke. Wípé ó ń ṣe wèrè ni. Anybody that come and say the truth.
Well, I think the man was right the day he came to Papareno's platform and he said that nobody can cry more than the baby.
You know the funniest thing.
The man
You
was
know the
clear in
funniest
his
thing.
mind.
I don't like to be involving myself. I like to gossip, but I don't like this kind of gossip. I'm sorry, people. Actually, the Mr. Duke, I can't wait for him to come and tell us his experience.
We'll be here.
You know,
See,
the truth
let
is
me
it.
tell you, this thing is not actually funny to me because I think that we have a very serious case on our hands, and it's not
You
time
see,
for us to be playing around with something that is so serious like this. So whatever
what
is going to
I'm
take us to
You,
win this
you know,
case,
it's only on Papariano's platform that we argue, agree, get clarification and come back to, we have the room to argue, banter ourselves and, still come back to realize. You understand? Like, you see
you can
that?
actually tell a man to go to hell and he will look forward to the trip. But there's a way you tell a man to go to hell, he will fight you like no man's business.
Yet, babe,
What we are not doing here is we are not being diplomatic and we are not applying any kind of
Muyiwa is
emotional
saying more
intelligence.
lawyers are welcome. In what manner? Is it in this manner? He just said it. He said,
undisputed,
I've told you that the
ma,
undisputed.
majority of Bankole
What you have seen,
affidavits is a
yet,
problem.
babe, hold on, please.
Okay.
Have you come across, have you experienced a host that will tell you that if you go to, I'm just using myself as an example now because I don't want to mention any name. So have you experienced in this justice for Mohbad, have somebody any host in this justice of Mohbad told you that if you are going to Adelike's platform, please don't come to my platform?
No, I haven't
Have
experienced
you
it.
experienced such?
Go everywhere. Nobody has said that to me.
Experience it too.
no.
Yeah.
Who has said that?
Yeah.
Has anybody said that to anybody?
I went to one platform, Justice for Mohbad, and they say we know where you are coming from, and we know why you are asking this question. Please, you can go. It's Mommy Abe that helped me that day. Mommy Abe was there too.
Oh my goodness. I swear to God. I don't know. Papariano mi mọ reason tó ṣe gbé mi wá síbi lẹ́yìn. Ó máa jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn máa rí mi as gbégbó ni. I don't know why you brought
I've
me
been
up
on your
now.
platform.
I went back again. They blocked me. And these guys are working with the other, they are still justice for Mohbad. But I think they are happy that they have privilege to Babana.
I think
I think they are happy that they are front runner now.
So this thing is like I think it's now like a
Competition.
it's battle for
like a
supremacy. It's
competition, exactly.
annoying.
Yes.
you see what I'm gonna tell people is this, right? To me, I feel like this Mubad case is gonna teach a lot of people a lesson, and I just want people to learn from this whole thing, right? From Paparano, if you start with something that Paparano doesn't like, it's gonna break you down. That
Yes.
means you guys' opinion does not match, and that does not mean you cannot speak again. That does not mean I will tag Paparano as anti-justice. If you know this person is fighting for one cause, if you guys' opinion does not match at that time, that does not make that person anti-justice. You see, we are talking about lawyers. These people have failed more than 3 times. On this Paparano platform, we've been saying exactly what these lawyers can do, what this lawyer will do for us to get this justice from Mohbad. But they felt like, no, the Paparano want to be in the front. And this same person keep telling you guys, I'm not going to be in you guys' meeting. You guys cannot have my number. You guys, I can point out 2 or 3 people that can join you guys, and you guys are still having this sentiment, this mentality that this Paparano want to be in the front. Ow! Someone has said, I don't want to give my number out. I don't want to be in front, but I can give you people, and I will be here sharing ideas, giving you guys what you guys can do. But instead of you guys telling the lawyers what they should do, you guys are busy licking their asses. Why? Because to me, and now this is my opinion, I don't care how people say it, money is going to come, money is going to go. I feel like people are just getting money from it. That's the reason why they cannot go out there and tell the lawyers what they need to do. Because I remember Young Daddy, he was here on this platform. He agreed with me the day I said, and Paparano said that, okay, this is what we need to do. Let's do this and let's do this and let's do that. Now, we're not doing any of those things. And they think they want to hire San. If they like, they should get 100 San without no evidence. How are they going to win the case? There's no way we're going to win the case if we don't have any evidence. All this hearsay, Prime Boy say, this person say, Prime Boy was not even in the house when this whole thing happened. Spending was not even in the house when these things happened. And you guys are still going to these people. You guys still want to get information from them. These people are in this case directly or indirectly they are involved. But if from till now we're still talking about let's get this lawyer, let's put this one in between, and this one is a senior, and they can't stand watch social person to be the front of this is just bullshit. It's just nonsense.
See, where the lawyer is coming from is also an issue for the people that are supposed to accept the lawyers. I overheard Muiwa. Please
Yes,
correct me
baby.
if I'm wrong. Muiwa
Yes,
said
baby. Yes,
the
baby.
lawyer Bankole
Lawyer.
coming from
Lawyer.
Ada Universe, and that they are still part of African Foundation, Abi African TV, and that is a kind of what do you call it? What did he call it?
Yes,
Like
baby. Yes,
yes,
baby. Let me give you guys one scenario now, right?
yeah.
If your daddy Muyiwa, they are not trying to make this Shitu to be number 1 front runner. This Shitu knows that once there's a senior advocate that is higher than him,
On the
he
bench.
will have to let him be in front when they go to court.
Correct.
But simply
Yeah.
because your daddy and Muyiwa want to prove that no, Mr. Shitu know. He knows that these people they senior him once they get to the court. But Young Daddy and Muyiwa, they don't want that to happen. This is not even about the lawyer issue. They don't want it to happen. That is
Well,
just the old scenario they've been dragging back and forth, trying
thank
to paint
you.
something that is not available. No,
It
this
is
is
exactly
exactly
what
what
I've
is
been
happening.
saying. They don't want it. They don't want that seniority
They
to
don't
play
want
out.
that. It's Young Daddy and Muyiwa and
They don't want
Gracie.
it. Because
Mr.
you
Shitu
see,
knows that he need to step down for the person who seniors him when he get to court. He need to let him
correct.
address they need to let him speak first. He knows.
It doesn't
No.
matter. It doesn't
But these
matter
people,
what title the client gives him. When he gets to court, the story changes. Ah,
gosh,
and that's the
when
concern we have. So
me,
all
I've
these
done,
back
me,
and forth is
I've read.
directing, is Muiwa. It's not that. Is that? Do you know whether it's even Shitu that is rejecting, but he's not coming out to tell us, and he's sending them to go and be telling us it's not possible. You don't
Of
know
course, of course,
because I
I
mean,
mean, they are the ones
Mr. Muiwa
that I've
told me
seen.
4 days that we can use Bankole and Smith now.
Yeah, of course, he's going to
what
say it. He's going to say it on here. But when he
what
gets
he's
to that
saying
place, he won't
tonight,
say that.
what he's saying tonight is not express that they are ready to work with him.
Me,
Please,
I
Not
already,
express.
me,
No,
I
I
already
want
hear.
to,
yet, babe, read the
sorry,
comments. You know what? They block
I want to
Iya
ask.
Beji. She said she will not put mouth again. I saw her
Sorry,
comments there. She said, I will never come back
already
to
will
this
get,
platform again. They
I
said
already
that you
will
are
get
blocked
good luck.
already.
I already will
so
get good luck.
sorry, I want to ask. I want to ask.
And she
Please,
was talking, though. She was really on that platform for a long time.
do you guys think that
In here,
Baba is still
this
looking for
woman said,
justice?
hold on. This woman said when she said it to them that I did not cause their children, they blocked him. They blocked her
Was there? I saw her comments. I
Although
saw it. I was
sometimes,
because she
there.
was on my live show yesterday,
Adenike, can
all
I
through
say something
yesterday.
to you? I don't normally do this, but let me say it to you, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Sometimes when I join your platform and I listen to you, I'm confused. It's difficult to place you sometimes on this justice for Mohbad because you are for justice for Mohbad, but some of the narratives that you push on your platform can be very concerning for me personally.
How?
If not because I know that you are fighting for justice. If you say you are fighting for justice, but you are constantly because you pray. You know, there was a day I was on your platform in the morning, you were praying. Because I'm also a Christian, I'm a prayer warrior. And I'm like, look, you cannot be praying. Immediately you end your prayer, you start a narrative about, oh, this person is stopping it. Oh, this Baba has done this. Grexy this and all that. I'm like, are you assuming that the prayer that you just prayed now cannot work? Because you have prayed for all these people. And then the next thing, you start having narratives about them. I'm not saying, I believe in prayer without work is dead. So don't get me wrong. Prayer has to be backed with works. But when we are working, let's minimize the negative narratives that we push out. Nobody is perfect. I'm not supporting the complacency that we have seen in this case. But at the same time, we that are fighting for justice, we can't be the ones to be creating the narratives that these people jump on to be dragging us, dragging the justice team. Look at them, they are fighting. Look at even among them, they know that they are not doing well. They know that they cannot make any effort, they cannot make any headway. Because when you are saying things like the way Gurexi and Muiwa are doing, there is no way we can make any unless they remove Muiwa. And they on the outside they are responding that who is going to remove Muiwa? Muiwa will be there for you people so that you will not be able to make it and all that. And you have already prayed that God should give us a way out of this case. So that is my own position. When you have prayed about something, and that's why I said I believe in prayer, I believe in works, and I believe in faith so that you pray, you work with it, and then you also have faith that it will come to pass. You can't be there saying Muiwa, Gurexi, and everything, because I hear this from you all the time. And I don't think once you have said it, let it go. Don't say it all the time because it's pushing out the wrong narrative about you. And that's not who you are. You know, there was a time you posted something on your platform about Baba, something you did. It was a real long narrative, and somebody called you out on it and said you should pull down that thing that you wrote on your page. And you said, no, that's your opinion. But that thing, a lot of people use this against the justice team. Because people pulled information from there and were using it to attack Baba, using it to attack other people in the team. So, I mean, sometimes we know the truth. We can say it to ourselves in the DM. We can say it to ourselves wherever you host. But bringing
Yet, babe, how
to
many
the
truths
public
have you
space
gone to
and
tell them?
saying,
Hold on. How many truths have you gone to tell them inside inside their inbox that they have listened to?
once
This
I put
Guresi,
something, once I
hold
put
on. This
something in your inbox and you have read it, I'm okay. You don't have to respond. At least I've made my point. What I'll be looking out for is the action. But I can't put the comment here today
Let me tell
and
you, let me
expect
give you
you to
one
come and
scenario.
respond to me
Let me give
tomorrow.
you one scenario. I spoke to Mr. Guresi for like over 1 hour. I was asking him something, and he gave me narratives of his own. He responded to me. We spoke at length. After 20 minutes, I was at work. I just bumped into one live on TikTok. Do you know exactly what I discussed with Mr. Guresi? Was one of the commentators asked one question, or maybe panelists, and he was giving them another narrative. And I took my time to record it, and I sent it to him immediately that, Mr. Guresi, this is what we discussed 20 minutes ago. How does this response you are giving this person now corroborate with what me and you discussed? You people think if I just say anything on my platform, we have not spoken behind the closed door. You don't want to know the amount of energy I am putting on this thing, getting all their numbers, talking to them. What I see, I pay money for SAN in Nigeria to get informations, for them to direct me if I see anything that is wrong. Anyway, I will be looking. But what they are planning for Mr. Aloba is the concern that you are seeing me talking about on my platform.
Madam, the way I see this case is that, look, no matter what they plan against Aloba, this justice, we will get it. Because
Oh,
it is not about any human being or whatever effort. It's not about the works.
yet,
It's God
babe,
that will show
what
us
they are
mercy in this
planning,
case.
what they are planning
No,
for
it doesn't
Baba.
mean they can plan anything. They will
Oh
still
God.
fail. If it is against Aloba, they will still fail. Because
Let,
see,
let, let me tell you,
there's a
yet, babe.
reason
I'm
why this
sorry.
case is still
Yet,
dragging
babe,
up till now.
I'm sorry. Let me say something.
Okay.
If Baba is not doing the
You
right
see,
thing,
you see why, you see some people, I mean,
they just can sorry, sorry, Joe. If Baba is not doing the right thing
okay,
to
go ahead.
get justice for his son, if you continue making mistake, continue sinning against this justice, God is not
What is
is
the right? What is? Let me ask you. What is the right thing that Baba is supposed to do? Let me even understand it, because it seems like I'm lost. What is that right thing that we're talking about that Baba is not doing the right thing?
Baba
Baba
is
is
not
not doing the
giving the
right thing.
public the consent.
Is
It's
that the
not
right
working with the
thing?
public. Many things that Baba should have done, or
Like
or the
what?
public should have done. Oh,
No,
Papa Yano, let me explain to her,
you
please.
can be
I'm
specific
having
about
a
what is
Adenike,
expected.
I'm having a
please let me come in. Yes, baby, let me come in, please. Let me come
Okay,
in,
okay.
right?
Thank you.
You see why we're having this issue with Guresi Muyiwa and whoever is this, right? Now, this case have been for like 9 months now. Yet, baby, I don't know. You might not be a lawyer, but at the same time, we're supposed to use our own initiative. Like, okay, what do we need exactly in this case for us to get this case? Do we need an evidence to get it? Then how are we going to get this evidence? Who is going to help us out to get all this evidence? Okay, now we have bloggers in Nigeria. We have bloggers that Wumi is paying to. We have a lot of people, especially on IG, that anything Baba go on there to say, they will only cut in certain place where it's going to make Baba look bad. They're going to post it on IG on their, and everybody's going to start blaming Baba. They're going to, if you go on IG, there's a lot of things that Baba will say, but Baba say those things, and before Baba say those things, it gets to a point before you can say those things. But bloggers in Nigeria, they will cut that part and post it on their page, and people will start looking Baba as a bad person. That is one, because Baba is not getting good people to direct him anytime you want to you want to have an interview. That is one. Second one is it's been 9 months now. We've been asking Muyiwa, Guresi, what is going on? What are you guys doing concerning this justice? Everybody with their normal senses knows that you don't even need a lawyer to know that you need evidence. How can you get all this evidence? You need to get your private investigation. You need to do your own private toxicology, autopsy, and get everyone in that house phone to do their forensic for them. Now, it's been 9 months, and they've been telling us that they've been doing these things under the ground, until Lagos State brought in this fake result to us by telling us that, oh,
this is the result, and everybody find out that this is not true. If we have our own results, all we're gonna do is to just slap it to their face that no, this is what we need.
Maybe I don't
They say
understand the structure because I don't believe that we need Muiwa for everything. I know that there are
okay,
things that we as public can do without Muiwa.
okay, tell us what can we do without Muiwa?
Okay, correct. We can employ a private investigator in this case as public. We can work with any of those human rights organizations.
Stop right there.
to
Stop right there.
employ-
Stop right there. Stop right there. It's
Don't say
because you
that
have not.
now. That's my
No, wait,
opinion
wait,
now.
wait. No, don't say much. I mean, so it's not when you say much thing that makes it correct. We have approached private investigator. Bayo called them. They need consent from the family. They need to go to the court for whatever evidence they have. They asked. This was a question they asked the company. They said they do investigation for cheating spouse. Okay, they do investigation for homicide. They mentioned so many things, but we focus on the homicide. They told us the price. It was about 1.2 million, depending on how long it's gonna go.
Yes, I was here
And so
when
now
Bayo
they said
was
that.
here.
Wait, listen. You were not here. Were you here? Don't
I
let me
was
give you
here.
the brief.
I was here when Bayo was handling this.
Exactly. So now this was the information. Okay, they said that the evidence that you want, is it just you that just want to know the truth, or you want to tender it in court? If you're going to tender it in court, then before they even go through it, they will need permission from the court so that it can be tendered in the court in a judicial proceeding. Okay, so in that process again, you will need the family to give them that consent. And you will want on behalf of the investigator, on behalf of the family, they will apply to the court how they get involved into the case. So you see, again, that road was blocked. To that, I'm talking to it right now. Even whatever we think, they could have done it better if they wanted it. We are the ones seeing everything. These guys, when you work with us, you will never see them sitting, telling you strategies, telling you things that are supposed to be done, or things that can be done, or things that has been done. You will always see them dragging other persons. And even when they tell you noted, it's what they take from somebody, and they won't do it. What is the relevance then with the man? Them being with the man, okay, is instead making the man to reject every advice that is coming from the public. It's not making without them, Bahamabat could have easily worked with anybody and would have gone far. But they are acting like the angel that Baba, don't mind that person. No, me, I know what that person wants. Baba, this one, no. Baba, you will destroy this case, so don't mind that person. So the man too is in between. So at the end of the day, the man still
What's
needs
the way
someone to
forward?
explain things to
So
him, to
what's the
talk to
way
him.
forward in this
The way
lockdown?
forward is to find someone to still talk to Baba, to have Baba to understand where he is. He doesn't understand where he is. And it's not helping for justice for his own son. He's jeopardizing the cause.
You see, Yet Baby, right? They said Baba took this case to Berekete. I was so happy when I had it. You know what I'm saying? Then one day, okay, so one day, being at Baba Berekete's show, Baba Berekete was asking, where's Baba? Where's Baba? Baba is not coming in today. What happened? I was not suspecting anything.
You see, I didn't kidnap him.
They did not kidnap him.
He used the word, Berekete. Use that word. I'm just giving the word he used.
He said maybe, yeah, but they did not kidnap him. These are the people we are talking about. Like they don't really know exactly what they need to do. They went there to talk Baba out of it. Baba Mohbad left without
that case. You don't know what happened. No? In that case, that time that Berekete, it is not that we understood what happened that time.
Yes, now that we're understanding that this
No. Wait now. You are meaning something. That's what I mean. When you want to narrate that now, make it clear. I like things to be clear. Yekudi said, okay, when they were in Abuja, like when they started the show with Berekete, few times, okay, then Baba Mohbad like couldn't sleep very well in Abuja there, and when they went to test his blood, was having high blood pressure. So then they quickly rushed him to Lagos. Berekete was not aware. Okay, that's where when the next day Berekete didn't see Baba, said Baba is supposed to be here now. They have taken him to Lagos. They had to quickly take him back to Abuja the following day and beg Berekete. In fact, that time Berekete refused that. After he made that statement where they kidnapped, he didn't want to be in the case again. They have to beg him that underground on a low key, he accepted them back. So he has first of all rejected them, doesn't want to continue. They went, they begging, did everything because they know that they fucked up, that the public is expecting Berekete and the public respect Berekete. So they had to beg him, they do everything. From there, I think that the man started seeing them on serious. When you show yourself to be on serious, people will use you like that. They will see you that way. So you understand what I'm saying? So, and then I was asking question. Baba is in Abuja, they rent hotel for him. You guys say he cannot sleep. Who was controlling them? Maybe somebody who was controlling those people see that Berekete is becoming serious, okay? And they now use legal team to lie that Baba is having pressure, he's not sleeping, take him there because Berekete is going to help, he's going to expose this thing, he's calling everybody. You guys should take him out of Abuja. Then they quickly take him out of Abuja. It would have been some people behind that taking him. Because how won't you tell Berekete? I don't understand.
Like,
you don't trust him again.
Tell him
you don't trust Berekete. For the man to come in the studio and be saying that I bet they kidnap Baba because if anything happened to him now, it's me they will hold him because everybody know that he came to see me. You shouldn't be saying those kind of things.
You just said right now.
You shouldn't be saying it.
I did not even hear it before. Now I know why Berekete did not even do his own autopsy toxicology. Now he said we should give them. Now I know the reason why he said that.
Some persons are controlling them behind the scenes. Some persons are there.
Why would Berekete not think that he needs to go and do his own autopsy toxicology while Lagos State want to do their own? Why would we say we should wait?
Papariano, let me tell you people one thing. Whether you people like it or not, Papariano, I'm sorry. Leave this case for Mr. Loba and his family. I'm here with them. Mr. Muiwa say nobody. Baba, he just use mouth to talk that any lawyer can work with them. If they go meet Baba Mohbad, they will not accept it. There's one man they call Mr. Duku. After they drop me, I don't know where Adenike calls Mr. Gwesi children. Maybe I'm not there. And I go up. I tell them what I know. They drop me. Your daddy, walai ko balori etori mi. Your daddy, alabosini, ko magbo, elo sofun, enteba ambi bayi, elo sofun. They drop me. They say me I'm Two-Face. Which Two-Face? Because I want justice for Mohbad. Have I entered anybody's inbox? Have I collect money for anybody? I don't know why they call me Two-Face. They drop me. There's another man they call Duke. The man is telling them about this lawyer issue. They drop him. And after they drop him, do you know my anger? The young daddy will say, who dropped them now? Who dropped them now? As if he doesn't know. Me, Mrs. Nike, they have abused you. You pray, you are a witch. Better out of this case. Leave Mohbad case for them. God know you have tried your best. As I am now, after today, I cannot go to, if I come to Papariano or anybody, I will not talk about Mohbad. I wish Mohbad good luck because I really pity for the boy. But for me, I cannot, anybody, after I'm spending my sweat, anybody will be insulting me. I don't know what they want. They want me to talk what I don't hear. It's not possible. I'm not Two-Face. Many times I've already agreed. Tell Adenike I don't accept the way she bashed Baba Mohbad. I say it to her, and she will explain for me. It's not like that. It's not like that. I don't know why they don't want to. I don't know why they don't want to make a peace. I don't know. There's no way they will accept that lawyer. You people forget it or leave it. Don't stress yourself. Unless if you people want to stress yourself. For me, I don't have that power.
But don't drag Yogi.
Let me quickly say something.
We don't have issues with Yogi. Yeah, please let nobody drag Yogi. Yeah, okay. You can speak, but do not drag Yogi. Yeah, that will not happen.
It's what she do for me. It's what she do for me.
I mean, I'm
nobody not talking about any other people.
Yeah. You should speak to them.
When I come up, I'm talking about this. I
know. I won't let anybody drag another. You don't drag them here. York is not our problem. The problem that we have here is the legal team, Muiwa and Gurex and others controlling. Leave York a bit.
Let me say something.
He's doing whatever that is good for his live stream. So let it be. Go on.
Okay, thank you. Greetings, everybody. Let me just say something. Yoba,
I'm here.
if you say I'm there, I've been there,
Okay.
and I receive insults too indirectly, but that is not it's not an issue here. What I just want to bring out now, in order not to discourage people efforts that people have been trying to do, according to Muyiwa, he raised it. He said nobody can come in between him and his brother. He said that, and at the end of the day, people ask him questions. Even York Daddy asked him questions about lawyers and co. But I think they try to expatiate who Lawyer Bankole or the rest they've been using, that they are not public lawyer, but they are lawyer from foundation. To the extent that Bossman came to explain that
They are taking all those things from me and they are going to fool people there. People you want
Fala 234. Talk what you know. Talk what you know. You say, it's true. Who want to come between their brothers? What concern me? Am I from Ekiti?
It's okay. Take it easy. No concerns.
According to what I heard, even I have some recording. He said they are going to accept lawyers, but the lawyers are going to be with Sanshitu. And he said Sanshitu is going to be the lead. Therefore, anybody that want to bring lawyer, they are going to see Sanshitu. Even according to him, he said they don't need the consent of Baba. They don't need consent of Baba in anything. The consent of who they need is Sanshitu. So they should just go direct to Sanshitu that they want to work together with the case.
Now you're talking. Is that what I've been saying?
So that they are going to accept.
The senior lawyer will go and meet his junior to say, I want to work under you. Is that possible?
So let me I don't know. Let me land. I don't know, Yeti babe. So according to them, they said Sanshitu is the lead. Now, what I just want to say, what I want to bring out is, even with the way things are going on, many people are trying to portray some people as bad people, which I don't really like. Because if people have been so far in this journey and you are trying to see somebody is two-faced, somebody is not good, somebody is this, and we say we want justice, well, I don't know how people take it. I don't know how well that is going to. If truly we are fighting for this justice, if somebody bring opinion, we match the opinions together and we work together with it. I don't see any reason why we keep castigating ourselves on top of this small boy that happened, that can be somebody, some of us first child, and none of us is praying for this kind of a thing. We don't know the Alabas family. We decide to come into this case because we felt the way the boy was crying, and we were pained, and that's why we came into this case. So what I'm suggesting, people have been saying that they want to get the public lawyer. They said they welcome as many lawyers. If they are still going to get the public lawyer and it's going to work with Sanshitu, fine. All what we need is justice for Mohbad. I think that's what I just have to say for now. Yoba, don't be depressed. Don't bring yourself down. God sees our heart. God sees your heart. If don't look at
because I say my opinion.
Don't listen to
I say what I heard.
Okay.
That's why they call me Two-Face. Which kind Two-Face? What is meaning of Two-Face? Two-Face for what?
It's bound to happen.
They cannot tell me to lie. I never see where Adenike caused grace. It's possible, but I never heard it.
Yoba, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen.
So they want me to say it's true.
Somehow you will not be criticized. But the good thing, and what I expect, the good thing is for everybody to laugh at last. For when we get this justice. That's the good thing that I want.
That's why I say I wish them good luck. because
matter what.
I want
No matter what.
I want Mohbad to get justice. So
Yeah. So let's
I cannot
just
say more than that.
because I know some things are happening. Like even if we look at it, it might not go down well with us. But all we just need is let's be focused and work together. If you know that you've been paying, maybe the way you were bashed or the way they talk to you, forget about that.
Hello,
Ẹ jẹ́ ká believe pé ìyá ọmọ là ń
hello,
jẹ. We don't know Mohbad from nowhere, and this is happening to us. So it's
hello.
ìyá ọmọ, and all of us will not be on the same page. We disagree to agree. That's where we are going to make a teamwork, and for this thing to work together. They said they accepted lawyers. Let more lawyers come. More lawyers should come. Join them so that we can win this race together. That's all I have to say. Thank you, everybody.
They don't
Hello,
want to ban Kole and Smith, right?
hello, hello,
No, they never rejected Bankole
hello.
and Smith. They didn't reject
Then, I
Bankole and
mean,
Smith. They
that
didn't
is
reject
simple.
Bankole and Smith.
They didn't
Wait,
reject any lawyer.
They
They said
didn't
the person
reject
has to
Bankole
be
and Smith.
wait,
They said they
under
want all of them to
Shitu.
work together with Shitu.
wait
And even
now.
according to him, he said Bankole and Smith, they are not new in this case. They've been going to to the inquest. They are not new in this case. So all they just need to do
The
is
way
You don't say this right now.
Muyiwa spoke, you will know that you
What's it
don't need
called?
any other lawyer. You don't even need
Mr.
Bankole in
Shitu.
the case. What
Mr. Shitu
what will you not understand? The way he's talking, you will understand that you don't need anybody in the case.
They will not tell you guys. Can't you guys
You
just
don't
read
need
through the line?
anybody. What
He said,
don't you understand?
Mr. Shitu
Look at
will
what
be
he's saying.
the
You are still
lead.
saying the lawyer should go.
And
How
how
is
is
the lawyer
Bankole
going
and
to go?
Smith go to the court and Mr. Shitu will be the lead?
Guys, the fact
guys cannot even
the fact
understand
that
now.
right, the fact that we are even confirming that Sanshitu is working for the government. Okay, that one alone is a red light. We don't know who employs Sanshitu. That one alone is
Mr.
already
Shitu is going to be the lead.
a red light. And now they want this person who's working for the government to be able to control every other person, to see what they are doing, to see what they want. That's how to control the case now. That's already how to control the case. And that's what they wanted. And that's what I'm saying, that Baba Mohbad, right? And everybody, that's why they said they will blame Baba Mohbad at the end of the day. At the end of the day, right? Who will we blame? Baba Mohbad. Because he's the one that lost his son. Muyiwa didn't lose his son. And those people like Grace didn't lose their children.
For
The
me,
one that lost his son.
I pity Mohbad.
It's not just man enough.
That boy.
And that
We
is so
just, we
sad.
just need to read through the lines.
It is sad.
If they said Mr. Shitu will be the lead, how will Bankole go to court with Shitu? Why Shitu will sit down and Mr. Shitu will be the lead?
These are things I've been saying here all the time, but people think that Paparano speaks,
How is that going to be possible?
Paparano speaks. People really
So
want
that
to help
is
this man,
simply
but people are blocking the way.
Simply
It's
means
crazy.
Mr. Shitu will be the lead. We can find a different lawyer, and it's not going to be Bankole and Smith again. That is simply what they're saying. Mr. Shitu will be the lead. Okay. Then Bankole and Smith, once they get to court, they will sit down while Shitu will speak first.
See,
No,
guys,
now.
right? See, if we even want to make things interesting, it is very simple. We can still stay with Odumosun and we'll have Shitu. All right? Let's have people from the public to go and work with them. Baba Mohbad will be in the meeting. Muyiwa will be there. The members of the public will be there. You guys will discuss everything together. But they don't want this kind of thing. They want to do something that they don't want anybody to know about what they are doing. That's the thing. And you know what is paining me, right? Why are they now taking money from the public? And in fact, and that means that all this, I just see them as being advantageous, trying to take advantage of the public, everything that everybody has worked for. We take time, gather people together, everybody is now together. Now they want to come and control those people. Why didn't Muyiwa or Gurexi host their own live and be going live stream and be gathering people to every day and gather people for 10 months or for 7 months? Then have somebody want to come and hijack all those people and be using them against the cause that he has been fighting for. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. People are gathered because they want justice, they want something, and they are not seeing it being done. These guys should be ashamed the fact that they will be carrying us all around, left and right, one way or the other. I mean, it's just problematic. What do? We will just be there. We will see. We are there for the good, and at the end of the day, we will make sure that the good leads, the good dominate over the wicked, over the darkness. For good,
Paparano,
we are together in the case.
this is what I want to tell you one day. We are here. I'm happy. Mohbad will get justice. We will still be here. We will still be here. We will still be giving advices. What can be done. Now they are saying they still want Shitu, and Shitu have not told them, let's go and get this, let's go and get this done, let's go and get this done. And we're still sitting down here doing what? Nothing.
Hilary, Sant Shitu has never been a prosecutor for the government. Okay, whoever is telling you guys that, but Sant Shitu is. And for you to become a son, you must have won several cases up to the Supreme Court. So, which I think they have done that. I mean, that's why they are son. You don't just become senior advocate just because you have a degree in law.
Please, Papa, I want to ask you something. Is it
like that.
Senior Shitu or what?
Yeah.
Yes. Bankole Smith Senior Shitu. And it's not possible in the court of proceeding that Shitu will now lead. It doesn't make sense. That is simply they're saying we don't want Bankole Smith. You guys can bring a different lawyer. That is just the line they're saying to you guys. Oh, we want any lawyer can come in. But they are not mentioning Bankole Smith. So simply means they are saying to you guys that we don't want Bankole Smith, but we want different lawyer because Shitu will be the one to lead. It's as simple as that.
In fact, what I sensed also when Moiwa was talking is that Lady Aries, Susie, and African Television are together, and they are, well, he insinuated that they want to hijack the case by bringing a senior lawyer, a lead counsel, to take over the case. Because if they are bringing a lawyer that is so senior to the man, this Sant Shitu only made it to San about 2 or 3 years ago. Professor Bankole has been SAN for many years, at least more than 10 years. So I don't know where Shitu will be talking and Bankole will listen to him. It's Shitu that will listen to Bankole, because even Shitu worked under Falana. I hope you know that.
All these things are what I see. Why I was saying the GoFundMe and all of those things. It's not clear. These guys just wake up overnight and just do things anyhow. Nobody is saying that Muyiwa should not be with Baba. Nobody is saying that. Okay, they are brothers. Okay, brothers should be brothers. They should rub mind. They should talk about things. But when we are talking about a case, we need professionals to handle case.
But I think
it is not a family thing.
I think with the way we've been sending our message is sounding to them like we're saying, let Muyiwa be out of it completely. Do you understand?
We are saying that Muyiwa should not be the one.
His family now. Say she cannot
that's the issue. So that's how
nobody can be between him and his brother.
Guys, nobody is saying Muyiwa should not.
That's what she said. Me, I don't know. That's
what I'm saying is that the way he's coming to them is that he was saying Muyiwa should move. What we really mean?
You are not saying Muyiwa should leave his brother. That is his brother. Your brother is your brother. But when it comes to when we're talking about business, when we're talking about serious case, you can advise your brother. But don't say that they have to come to you before you can give these people the right they need to win a case. That is what we're saying. Nobody is saying we should leave his brother.
There's a misunderstanding in the communication.
My own anger is I don't like everybody have his own opinion. If I say my opinion, doesn't mean that I'm your enemy. If this one says his opinion, doesn't mean that it's your enemy. That is why I can't get it. They are just fighting each other. If for what? For 26 years old boy. Now, wow.
Paparano, please, can you drop me into the comment section? I think some people have returned from the other platform. They may want to give some feedback. so that all of us can learn more.
Okay,
We
let
have
me
been
All
go.
right,
talking
I've
about this
dropped you, no
team, this
problem.
team, this team, and this team have not even showed one thing. They have not been able to do one thing for the past 9 months, and we keep saying Lego team, Baba Lego team, Baba this, Baba that.
Why do you guys say you want to hear from Duke? What does Duke want to tell us?
They
Duke,
dropped
is there anything you
Duke
want to
now.
say?
Duke is telling them is
Is there
telling
anything
them
Duke want to
his
say?
opinion. Then
Hello?
drop him
Is
too.
it, are you there?
I'm here, Papa Rani. I'm
Oh my
Is there
God.
anything you want to say?
For me, I just get more tired. It was the second time I had the opportunity to speak to Miwa. The first time I spoke to him was on your platform.
We can't hear you very well. Your voice very, very low. Very, very low. Like we are
Sorry,
struggling.
maybe the man
Okay,
feel
wait.
bad.
Let me adjust myself. 1 second.
Adjust yourself. And I'm trying to
Can you
know
hear
who
me
is this
now?
Duke. I don't think. Do you have a second
I
account or a
was.
different name?
I do have a second account. Obviously,
Eh? Maybe I know you in
I do
that one,
have a
but I don't
second.
know this one. This is your Duke. I don't know it.
Don't worry. You know my voice. You can feel my
I
spirit
don't know.
anyway.
Anyway, go on. Maybe I'll know.
Yeah. So my problem is the first time I spoke to Mr. Miwa was on your platform. And let's be critical.
Are you the one that talk about the farm stuff, like having food for Nigerians to do the farm?
Yes.
That
Now you know.
someone who is not
Yes.
vision cannot marry your daughter.
Yes.
So you have taken that your problem today, that your vision, all those things you've taken it to.
No, it's not. We need to encourage each other and we need to
How do you
learn
think
from
that
each
they'll be
other.
able to discuss with you now? I mean, with that kind of capacity, I didn't even know that you are the one that went there talking with them.
The problem is because the reason why I changed my name is a lot of people were,
There'll be
Nigeria
There'll be
now.
difficulty
They
in
started
understanding.
giving me a bit of attention, which I did not need. I just want to educate
Your
people.
voice is very low, and I
And
don't like it's not helping us. Please, people will be
so
sleeping
you
on the
can't still
ground.
hear me.
Papa,
You can't still
we
hear
can
me.
hear him now.
Guys, can you hear him very well?
Yes,
Yes,
clearly.
we can hear him very well, very clear and loud.
Okay, go on. They hear you.
So my problem is the first time I spoke with Mr. Miwa was on your platform, and I encouraged him to be a leader, to lead us. And I can't even remember how many months ago. The second time I'm speaking to him now is on this other platform, which gave me the opportunity. They accepted, me, and it was good. But I wanted to stir up just what they want us to hear. You understand? You've come out for public to donate, but you have someone that's been willingly going to the court all the time. And we've been getting more results from this person. And you're now saying anyone that wants to join the case to reach out to this particular person, which you are the one that gave power of attorney. So it baffles me that where are we even going? He came out to say he's Mohbad's dad as well. And I'm looking like, look, yes, I've always wanted opportunity to be on one-on-one with him. And they had to, I think they muted me at a point. But it's not, the thing is, Alatimaso Tofun Rawa. Don't let us kid ourselves. I'm not talking about leader or leadership or anything here. Whether Sanshitu is a leader or whether anybody is a leader, the point is someone died in your coup. So mi rò pé ọ̀gán lẹ́kún máa gbọ́ owó lórí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọmọ ẹni yẹn
If they
ó lè
send some
ṣẹlẹ̀ sí
people,
ìrìn àjò ẹ̀. So o ò lè máa sọ fún mi pé after 9 months any lawyer can now come and work with our oh my God, after 9 months. It makes me feel as in the spirit in me, the humanity in us is dead. It is dead. And I think bikini she affects our con. It does not affect some people. The way some people are feeling about it, some other people are not feeling about it. And I'm sorry, I'm going to come back to this Andrews case. This Andrews case, the way it's going, is opening a lot of limelights. A reject. UK rejected this man because he was a pedophile or he was doing something that was not against the law. They sent him home or they rejected him. He went to Nigeria and they accepted him. And then he took two daughters. He took them home. You all saw the video. They were all lying on the bed, life, whether or alive, whether. But now you see there's a conspiracy with the police. So we don't even know how many people has conspiracy. That word conspiracy, we don't know how many people. If you're telling me someone is working under a government or is working, I don't. We're still dealing with the government. Are you okay? Government and deal with Luna. So what it pains me is I want to tell me more things. I want him to open up. The reason why I spoke to him the way I spoke to him is there's a way you can provoke a man to speak out. Get him to talk. And you hit some things in his nerves and he has to say those things. He won't even know when he has said it. And that's what we have to do. Checks and balance. You just don't follow people for what they say. Everyone say, God will help us. God will... Oh my God, will help Nigeria to where we are right now. And that's why I want to point people to. Look, if you're truly for justice, let's take this thing serious. I'm not here to solicit for anybody. I might not meet me one again in my lifetime. Even my generation might not even mix with the generation the way we're going. But I won't allow a man, I'm a man myself, I won't allow a man to come and tell me, I'm a thinking man. Can I enjoy the light of joy?
The Duke.
Yeah, I'm here.
If I may interject, I was on the platform up to the time that you left, but I am not holding brief for Muiwa. And I hope you are not taking me for holding brief for him. But Muiwa explained himself, and I don't think he said anything wrong. Notwithstanding, even if he has the power of attorney, he is not a lawyer. He said Barrister Sanshitu has the right to work with anybody that wants justice for Mohbad. And he said Barrister Shitu is not a small boy. He's
Mr. Kuma, let me come in. Let me come in right there, please. I'm sorry to cut you short. You see, when something is saying something to you in a trick way, you should be able to read through their lines what they are trying to say. Okay, you see, we've been here for the past 9 months, and these people calling themselves Lego team cannot even tell us one single-handed thing they've done, or what they have. I mean, what they are doing, or what they're trying to do to figure out the old truth, the old thing that happened. They can't give it to us. Now they're saying they can work with any lawyer, and why Muyiwa himself is saying Mr. Shitu is going to be the lead. What people are getting wrong is this, right? This other Lego team, they senior Shitu, and there's no way every one of them will be at the court. Then Mr. Shitu will be the team lead. This is what we need to tell us and tell people. Okay,
are you a team worker?
We are ready to work with lawyers, but not with Smith and the other person, simply because they senior Shitu. They are not saying it out. They are just saying we can work with any lawyers. But let people have the full understanding that Mr. Shitu don't want to work with Smith because they senior Mr. Shitu. Because they can all be in the court while they let Mr. Shitu to lead. And they keep repeating it, telling you guys that Mr. Shitu is going to be the team, is going to be the lead, and which is not possible. So Mr. Muyiwa should just tell us that, okay, we don't want Adam Smith, whatever, we can get a different lawyer that will support the team.
Farmers, Muyiwa did not say anything about Sanshitu being the lead. There's a protocol in law in the barrister configuration There's a reason why they have SAN, and there is a reason why everybody have the year that they become lawyer. If they are all working together, if you remember last inquest, Barrister Shitu told the magistrate to hold on. He want to pay homage to his seniors. And the magistrate did not say anything to obstruct that, even though she's the one heading the panel as a magistrate. They know how to obey and respect each other. It is we, the platformers, that want to scatter everything. Muyiwa never said anything about seniority. Muyiwa said they can
Yes,
work.
he said it. Yes, he said it. Don't say it doesn't say it. I mean, I can hear him loud and clear. I
Oh,
was there
well,
listening
I
before.
guess we are
Maybe you
hearing
came late.
different things.
Maybe you came late. Maybe you came to
No,
that
I
platform.
didn't come late. I was there long before Muyiwa came. And what he said was that anybody can work with Shitu. Shitu is Baba leading lawyer. If you are going to work with Baba leading lawyer, I don't even remember him saying leading lawyer. He said Shitu is
Okay,
Baba lawyer.
Sakuma, let's just go this way. Let's just go this way. Baba did not request Mohbad to be exhumed. Okay, so forget about all this. We going towards Baba lawyer.
To be what?
Leave Baba out of this
Baba
thing.
did not really do what?
No, he did not request for Mohbad's body to be exhumed. Leave Baba out of it. Baba needs justice for his son. Yes, he does. But we that were here right now, there's a reason that you are here. There's a reason. Except if you're here on the gameplay. And let's face the fact. The point is, when I talk this way, my voice gets hard and people think I'm agitated. I'm not agitated. I'm trying to make you understand that, look, it's not about leadership. Whoever is pained in this, as you are pained, that you are here talking about it. It's not about leadership right now. It's about justice. Whichever way
Can
it
I point
comes.
something out to you? Before you continue, you continue. Do you know that there are other lawyers that present themselves each time of the autopsy hearing?
Leave all those lawyers. They can't. The entertainment lawyers. They are clinical lawyers. They can't talk about DNA. They can't talk about what we want to talk about.
The DNA cannot be talked about at the autopsy. The DNA will only be talked about at the family court.
So
You
you
can't talk
cannot say
about
some
DNA
other
at the
lawyers are
autopsy.
there. Yes.
Even the SANS cannot talk about DNA in front of the magistrate.
The problem we're having right now is we need to be opened. The last SAN that went to the last inquest tried to be opened. It came on news and we were opportune to see it. And that's when he spoke about the DNA. And that's the only time I've heard from him, even though they said he's representing Baba Mohbad, which we are representing as well. So at the end of the day, I don't know anything about him. Yes, it's for this case. Excuse me. Yes, it's for this case. I don't know anything about him. I've only heard his name come up because some people have chosen to introduce him. I've heard someone that's been dedicatedly going to the court every time until they were sent away. Please, let's use our common sense here. I don't care about who is the lead counsel. If you are really pained about what happened,
the Duke, we are using common sense.
I'm not. It's not a form of this or anything.
No, I know. I understand.
We're deeply pained. People cannot sleep. People are talking about this case. People are talking about their children, their life, their family. Please, we cannot have someone that is not giving us an update, regardless whether it's Baba Mohbad's lawyer or not. This is beyond him. In fact, this case is going to help his career. This case is going to help whoever SAN takes this job. It's going to help their career, set a precedent. Don't tell me about any SAN trying to take control. It's not about control. We don't need control. We need justice.
That's true. And we should.
So I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to, because I'll keep going, and I'm just going to maybe annoy some people. But the way I'm feeling tonight is just so I'm so emotional because
It's
the
okay.
first time I spoke
It's
to Mr.
normal.
Miwa, it was
It's
good, and
normal.
I thank God that the other platform gave me opportunity to speak to him again, which at least I could get some things out of my mind and try and assess exactly why we're not
You,
closer to
you did,
justice. Thank you so
yeah,
much.
you did well, Duke, in your assertion at that platform and this platform. But unfortunately, you've gone again here too. The only place you went wrong was to say that if Mohbad is his son, Mohbad is his son. They are blood. So that was where it got you a little bit wrong. But every passion that you have, we also have it. But I want to clear it to everybody now. Even though the DNA is a must, the DNA is a factor. The DNA is a family issue. But that the public is interested because we believe, like Baba Mohbad also believe, that the person that kills Mohbad is Wumi's concubine, is Wumi's lover. Who that is, we don't know. And I'm 100% behind Baba Mohbad in that assertion that whoever caused the death of Mohbad is Wumi's lover. So that is where the DNA comes to the crime scene. But we need to be very careful uh, uh, how we walk the threads so that we don't get into unnecessary trouble. We should just follow the way Baba Mohbad has said it. The DNA is a must, but it's also a family must. And the family is looking for justice for Mohbad. After listening to Muyiwa today in full, I believe that, you know, when people listen to him, they hear him saying something, and that is not exactly what he says. They come either knowingly or unknowingly, they come to twist it. Duke has done his best. I didn't say he was twisting it. He's a gentleman, but a lot of people, especially some women, they come to other platform and twist it. You know, I'm not apologizing. I'm still holding my breath on Muiwa, but I think we should all just do some relaxing and let things be. You know, once in a while, it's good that we take 2 3 days off, and you know, Papariano does it. You know, and just relax and then come back because justice for Mohbad is being pushed by Mohbad's spirit, and we will come back. But let's not start antagonizing or getting angry at each other. What that lady did today with Korexi was out of line. Even when people started cursing Wumi's child, I was against it, and a lot of people was against it. And that is why I don't support or like people for justice for Mohbad to be cursing each other because they have different ideas. It has always been at the beginning of time, even before lawyers start wearing wig. If a cup is half empty, somebody will say it's half full. They are both right. But it's only a judge that will come up and interpret it that everybody will be pleased. What that lady did to Gorexi, talked about Gorexi today, was way out of line. We shouldn't be
Sakuma,
causing
please.
our children.
Sakuma.
I'm
We
Sakuma.
still here. Oh, I'm still here.
You are talking. Okay.
shouldn't be causing children in any way, shape,
You
or
there when
form.
I was cutting his children, sir, because you are jumping into conclusion now.
Whoever it is that was on that platform, I heard it, and I heard the cursing of the children. and I think
And
it's
you
out
had
of
me
line.
cursing Grace's children.
I heard it. It
Really?
was
I'm
directly
not,
before,
maybe me,
and
I've already left.
it
I
was
don't hate
it
it
was
too.
now turned into paraphrase that if this and that is that, is children with this and that, but it was direct before. I listened to everything, and I was
Maybe I'm not there.
seriously thinking about
If you do that,
you don't need to cut even Wumi children. We don't need to put any paraphrase on children. We don't even need to curse each other in any way, shape, or form. And if you have evidence, if I have evidence, I know Gurexi. I haven't met him personally, but I talk to him all the time. If I have evidence against Gurexi, I will pick up the phone, give it to call Joseph Aloba, explain everything to him, send him all my evidence.
But Sakuma, I
And
want
I
to, I
will
want
wait.
to,
Hold
I
on,
want to
hold on,
interject you.
please, hold
What
on,
you are
don't.
saying here
Please,
now, if it's
don't,
another platform, they will
hold on,
drop you.
hold
Why
on,
is
please,
like that?
please, just wait, listen to me. If I present it to Joseph Aloba, and Joseph Aloba now says that he has had it, but this is his decision. If it is against my will and my intention of producing all those evidence, I will decide, do I want to continue with this justice for Mohbad, or do I want to take it to the street? If I have come to the street before going to Joseph Aloba, I will present the evidence. The lady that I had listened to today was blackmailing. The lady that I listened to today was telling Gurexi is either he backs out or he's going to expose all this and that. That is what police call blackmailing. If you have evidence, take it to the police. If it is legal, if it is moral, take it to Joseph Aloba or show it to the public. Don't use it to threaten Gurexi.
I'm blackmailing Gurexi. All these people that have been blackmailing Baba since 9 months, what did you do to them? Would they play? Anytime back case jẹ́ pọ̀. Ọlọ́run á ṣàánú gbogbo wa.
You see one thing about this whole issue is that, to me, I'm not in support of anybody cursing children. Even Liam, I've never cursed Liam.
Thomas, you can see in the comment section, people are still saying what this man is saying is a lie. How can I be cursing somebody?
I don't know the time this
when I
woman
have my own children.
I'm saying I don't know. It could be, I don't know.
This
But
woman was
why
there when
all
I
that
was doing my show.
now you are saying your opinion, which is right. Maybe you heard it. But my question is, anybody go to platform and you say your opinion, why they always drop the person because you say your opinion? Why? It's good to correct each other. I don't know whether you heard it. It could be true, but for me, I didn't hear it. But someone because if somebody is talking, you drop the person. It's like you cut the phone on the person. It's not good. It's an insult. It's a very big insult. Because I say my opinion, you drop me, and people will be abusing the person. It's not good. Now they give you free mind. Now they give you free. You say your opinion. Nobody drop you. But if it's another platform, they will drop you.
You see, anything we do in life is just remember one thing. There's some people, the way they can take things, they will take it like, oh, the way they get. I mean, we need to take emotion out of this. Of course, we are all learning. I keep saying we are all learning in this case. Mohbad is just a case study for everybody to learn from. If someone says something that does not go with your opinion, that does not mean the person is anti-justice. As long as this person is not supporting Wunmi, is not going out there to say blah 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 blah, all those things. To me, I felt like it's just simply because your opinion and that person's opinion is just different. To me, right now, I don't see Gurexi or what's his name as anti-justice, but I see them as people who does not know the right thing to do in this case, or they are just getting something from it. That is the reason why they cannot tell the legal team what they need to do or what they should be doing. That is my
Thomas,
own opinion now.
Thomas,
That is what I feel like.
Thomas.
Yes, my go ahead.
If anybody has been on this case since the existence of Arifa West 2,
Yes.
is when they have planned that anybody that is ready to say the truth or ready to say the truth about Mr. Loba, what they have been trying to do since then is to be shutting people up. Whatever they want to do or their plan is they want as final. They don't want anybody to just query anything they want to do. They want to do it on their own way. But my own problem is, why are you coming to the social media to solicit for money when you know you have plan on how to do your things? This has been their system, that if anybody come for Baba, they have been planning that for a lot, for long, and they are succeeding now, and they are using Guresi's platform to be bashing anybody or to be just be manipulating and be changing everything. I spoke at length with Guresi. Guresi told me that, number one, concerning the PR, he came to my platform. He said, I asked him, why is PR not working? When I have somebody that came to my platform that told me that they have been paying salary to the PR, and I asked Mr. Guresi behind the closed door, why is the PR not working? Mr. Guresi said, I have been correcting this PR for over 30 times now. I don't know why it is still not working. He even told me that one day he needed that PR to update something on Baba's platform, and the PR was nowhere to be found, and he has to force Baba to do it himself. That is by the way. So, and I told him, Mr. Guresi, you have been with this man now for 9 months. Why don't you okay, Mr. Guresi said he has been telling Baba what to do, but Baba is not ready to listen. And I said, why don't you come and tell the public, to let the public know that it is not you, instead of bringing your face out? And I asked him, do you know if anything happened to this man now, you are going to be held responsible? He said he has been talking to Baba. Baba is not ready to listen. I said, in that case, don't you think you should come out to the public and tell them that Baba is the one that is not listening to you? He said, no, he's not going to do that. He's going to remain loyal to Baba. Baba is his friend. He's not going to wash his ass outside. But I said, will it not be okay for you to wash his ass outside to save his life, rather than covering up with lies until when things are late and people will be coming for you? He said he's not going to do it. So people, what do you want me to do? I'm just giving you a tip of a nice.
He cannot do it because he's not being truthful. Okay, there's nothing Guresi Muyiwa we've been seeing on this platform or on every platform what we need to do or what should be done. If it is money, okay, people will contribute. We will contribute the money. You guys need to get this thing done. You guys need to have this. Are you guys doing it? I had Muyiwa on this platform. He said they are doing it underground, under G. Okay, you guys have been doing this underground, and Lagos State bring their own result, and you guys cannot slap them back with your own results. What are you guys doing under G that you guys cannot even bring it out now?
I know even Mr. Thomas. I know even if you explain from now till 2027, some people, their brain are locked. They are thinking with their ass. That is why Nigeria is what it is today, and you will continue suffering.
Mrs. Nick, a civil language, actually.
I feel like some people are from anti-justice from Wumi side, and they come to platform and they try to support whatever you say. Because I've been reading some comments here now. To me, I feel like this is just something we can all comprehend with just normal thing. You know, we all know what needs to be done, and these people are not doing it, and you feel like people should not speak up. People will speak up, and they will call out the people who said they are the one getting information from Baba and everything. Like, okay, this is what I need to be done. Why can't we do this thing? And let's us move on with our life. This is what we need to do, and that is all we need in this case. We don't need all these other people saying spend it, prime boy or anything. There's something we talk on platforms sometimes. I don't even like coming up because to me I feel like it's not even relevant talking about it. Prime boy, all those people, any one of them, I don't care about them because they're involved in this case one way or another. Let's just do what we need to do, what we need to get exactly. If it is money, let us contribute the money. You guys said you have GoFundMe. Okay, do we want to use this GoFundMe to look for this evidence that we need? That is all we need. We don't need any all these 100 lawyers. We don't need all these thousands lawyers. But I feel like they are not ready to do that. They are not going that direction. They're just going to different direction about looking for lawyers. If your lawyers doesn't not have evidence, how are they going to win the case? Okay, what we can do different. We are not lawyers. We are saying what they can do simply because they're the one who's going to represent us at the court. If it is money, we will contribute the money now. Maybe they bring GoFundMe. Some people are putting money there. They say they want to use money for lawyer, to pay lawyer. What is your lawyer going to be doing if he doesn't have the evidence? You keep saying this. Yeah, we are bringing new lawyers because the lawyers they have, they are not doing anything. Is it that why can't you people comprehend now? They have a lawyer. They can't do what they need to be done. Why would they bring you? Why won't you try to give them lawyers that know what they want to do?
They took Baba to Brekete. They stylishly took him back to Lagos.
Take him back from Brekete. Now it's out of Brekete. We are here. Okay, let us do what we need to be done now.
What they are trying to do now, the speakers that are saying the truth, that ask the audience that are looking for justice, they want to try to shut us up so that they can do whatever they like.
They should do whatever they like at this point, though, because I don't want nobody to even call me names or curse me. I don't curse people. I won't curse you. If you like, curse me from now till the kingdom come. But the one thing I know is that don't let me see you face to face. I don't curse people. If you like, curse. If you like, say whatever you want to say. But if I see you face to face,
but this is just ridiculous. I have a lawyer in this abroad. She's sick now for the past 4 days just because of this Mohbad. She can't even come to social media now. She doesn't even want to listen to anything.
Where did they curse Baba? Because they are telling Baba what exactly needs to be done. Does that mean they are cursing him? Don't you guys know the difference between cursing and caution? Baba is going there saying about what bloggers will cut and post on the internet for people to have a different reaction towards Mohbad, towards him himself. And you guys are saying they are cursing Baba. What is cursing Baba? And you guys doesn't know the work of bloggers. Bloggers that Bumi is paying, they will cut where they have fit their own stories and they will post it and Baba will be looking bad.
And they are not doing anything for them.
Yeah. You guys don't even understand what is going on, what bloggers do.
Instead of York Daddy to go and be facing the anti-justice. It is well.
Anything your body down, your man led you.
I think we shall see. We shall see. People cannot sleep now. And
I pray for them to get the justice. So I pray for the justice to come out. But to me, I feel like
the justice is going to come. But the direction and the way it's going to happen is what we don't know.
The direction this going, I don't think how it's going to happen. But I pray
how the justice is going to come is going to shock all of us.
But the direction is going
whatever you know how to do good on this justice movement, just continue doing it. whatever we sow, we shall all reap. I know that.
It's only Antinika, it's only in Nigeria that miracle happens. Miracle is only in Nigeria. If you did not work hard, if you are going for exam and you go and pray, you cannot pass.
Is that
So
not the
this
work that we are
justice,
doing now that they are rejecting?
so don't tell me that the justice will come, you know. Are you telling me it's about miracle?
Okay, let me tell you one
It's
thing.
about getting evidence, putting evidence together. It's about strategy.
Lizzie Diamond.
Yes, ma'am.
To me, if I am among of any of the offenders or the culprits of the people that killed Mohbad or their backups and anything, I will rather tell the government now that please do this justice and let me have peace, because their peace has been taken from them. And even if they succeed in not, for us, no, I'm just saying it too, I know we're going to get it, in not getting this justice, how do you think they are going to live their normal life when it's still in our head, seeing them in our community among us, that this person, you see how they are blogging them, going to party, doing
Madam
everything.
Nike,
You think people are going to stop?
Somebody like me, my mental health is already stable. Now, Former said something. He asked a question. Don't you know the difference between cautioning somebody and cursing somebody? It's different.
Go ahead now, Lizzie Diamond.
I don't have much to say. I don't have anything to say now.
It's because they are cautioning Baba Mohbad and people turning to be like cursing him. No, nobody's cursing him.
I don't have anything to say now.
They will say we are bashing him. They will say we are cursing him.
They say it's just like when you are cautioning your child.
Emma, don't go to interview and say these things and these things and say these things, because the moment you say all these things, bloggers, they will cut that part and they will go and post it. Believe me, and you will see 10,000 comments.
A man caution daddy wa. I don't need to caution baba wa. A man caution daddy wa. Caution daddy wa. A man caution daddy wa now.
And the people you will see on that platform will be like 800 or 9,000 people that are saying, oh, look at Baba Mohbad, he's the one that killed his son. He want to do this. He's wearing his child's clothes. He's doing this. He said his son did not buy him house. His son did not take care of him. This person say something before he get to that point now. But bloggers will cut that side and post it to people who like give away, who have been sleeping on the
Princess
platform.
Jane, I know you are for Wunmi. If you are referring people to my Facebook to go and check my page, you are for Wunmi. And if care is not taken, I will block you.
It was a Mr. Denike, himba mi got on so you timba update mo. Ma goli kini mo ma so why do you write something like this? He doesn't, maybe what I see, it doesn't mean that she's two-faced. It's like you're totally high feelings there. Sometimes I fight him. I fight at that? What do you write something like this? But if somebody writes something you don't like, it doesn't mean you call the person anti-justice or two-faced. It's not good. You have to correct the person.
Tomorrow now,
always correct her. I don't come to Madam Nike's platform because I'm not a prayer person. But when they are doing wudu, I come. That's me.
No, our page, our page on Facebook, she always updates.
What I'm saying is that I might not agree with her prayers. Are you getting me? But we are here today. I'm not saying, why are we here today? They said she caused the kids. And she's here saying she did not cause the kids. So that is why we have all these topics. So I don't know how we got to the prayer section. She be Gurexi. Me, I don't go to her platform to go and pray. I've only been here to go and play.
Mrs. Nick and Gurexi who can't they fight now before they are doing prayer together.
That you see. Meanwhile, because that day when because I don't come to
now.
I see them at two times, they do prayer together.
You know, the other day when they go for meeting, don't ship it on your anti-justice. Emi ke mo ti japapra. Emi o anti-justice. Emi o anti-justice.
Anybody anti-justice, anybody who talk his own opinion.
But yeah, Beji, you surprise me.
Isabella,
Yeah,
thank
Beji, you
you.
surprise me.
I'm telling you, Emi okay, so me come on for me, if really Emi also me come on, but annoying. We have right to disagree and agree. It doesn't mean I'm a two-face or I'm anti-justice. No.
You know what
It's
is annoying me is that when they start shaping, the other, because we do not agree with them, they will be shaping, acting like they are praying.